Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Do you know what? If you go to any forum, any respected forum, and type the best orange blossom fragrances, chances are this will come up as number one. This fragrance, obviously it's called Serge Lutens Fleurs d'Oranger, is known as a gold standard for orange blossom neroli type fragrances. And it is. So let's start. Now I've got a dry down here. Basically it's a whole day dry down, and I've sprayed one on top of it about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes ago. But I'll do a fresh spray as well, and I like to wear it on my wrist. It just projects beautifully from your pressure points. Now, before I start, I'll let it settle down a bit. You might be thinking, why hasn't AC changed his flowers? I just wanted to show you something. You know, when flowers get old, they basically fall apart. But look at this peony. It's just beautiful. It's really drying down, but it's like a cotton wool. It's soft and beautiful. Now the petals are coming off, but it just ages beautifully. I just wanted to show you because, you know, we all are going to age. It'd be nice if we aged like that rather than falling apart. So I just kept it for philosophical reasons. But anyways, let's carry on. So, Fleurs d'Oranger was released in 2003, and the parfumer is Christopher Sheldrake. So, my God, when you spray, you will know that you're smelling a critically acclaimed fragrance right from the start. It smells of citrusy fruitiness along with flowers, right? So you get this just amazing, divine smell. So you smell like as if you got citrus fruits along with many flowers. So the flowers they've used here, obviously orange blossom. It's got three white florals: orange blossom, jasmine, and tuberose. Now tuberose is a smell which is very feminine and very narcotic, very, very sensual. And there is a lot of sensualness to this fragrance. I wouldn't say undertone, it's basically very apparent. It's a very sensual fragrance, but very delicate and, as I said, divine. It smells very pure, as if you're walking in a flower garden, barefoot on grass. It's that feeling of being very close to nature. It smells amazingly natural. For 1 second, it'll cross your mind as if you're smelling a white floral bouquet with some fruits close by. That's how it smells. When it starts to dry down, in the heart, there's this beautiful, opulent rose, but muted. And along with that, there's another red floral, I would say it's called hibiscus. Now, hibiscus has very subtle, but very deep smell, just like peony. So, hibiscus and rose are in the sort of a heart. And there's some degree of freshness in this fragrance, which obviously I thought was orange blossom. But I looked at the notes, and the two spices Christopher Sheldrake has used are, one is nutmeg, which basically is used in men's fragrances to provide the fragrance with a bit of spicy freshness. And that's when the penny dropped on me. Now, if you smell orange blossom has a soapy undertone, and it has this nature which basically has been used in so many detergents that it always reminds me of white sheet. So I avoid orange blossom fragrances for that reason. I don't want to smell like a laundry sheet or freshly washed sheet. And that's why I don't like Nero di Portofino by Tom Ford. It smells like that all day. So those things are absent here because it's been so beautifully crafted by introduction of that tuberose and jasmine. Jasmine and tuberose are both indolic flowers, plus they've used cumin. So there's a little bit of animalic or indolic nature to this. Especially if you wear this on a hot day, it will come across as slightly animalic. So just wanted to warn you. But I tell you what, the dry down really lays to rest all that animalic nature, and the fragrance becomes a very beautiful white floral with woody facets in the base. It's a absolutely amazingly made fragrance. It's very, very elegant and very sexy, especially in the first 2 or 3 hours. It's a very seductive fragrance. And officially it's marketed for women, but it's very wearable. Men can wear this, but it's a unisex type smell. So that's the scent journey for you. Now, upsides and downsides. I think the number one upside would be to create an amazingly creative fragrance out of a very simple note of orange blossom, which is widely used in detergents, soaps, cleaning agents, anything you can think of. Orange blossom is the flavor of choice. So Christopher Sheldrake takes this very sort of mundane sort of note, names the fragrance after that, and creates a magical fragrance, very creative, by introduction of all these notes I told you about. And the result is nothing short of, as I said, it's as if you're in the lap of nature, walking in a flower garden. It's absolutely beautiful. Orange blossom starts to dominate in its dry down, but it's like a flower garden, flower bouquet. It's very natural. So creative and natural are the two upsides. Number three would be the charming nature of this fragrance. It's a winner. It wins your heart, it steals your heart. Once you own it, on a hot day, you would want to wear this because it smells so amazing, so natural, and it's so high quality that it doesn't disintegrate. And number four would be the brilliant value for money. I know that Serge Lutens are not cheap, but this one, if you look for it, the beige label or the black label, you can get it for under £50. Yeah, so that is, especially on eBay, that is tremendous value for money for the creation that you're getting. It's creative, it's beautifully made, it smells very high quality, it lasts for a long time, and that's the fifth pro, if you like. It's got tremendous performance, superb projection, great longevity, and stunning sillage. My favorite way to wear this is 2 sprays under my shirt, 1 on my wrist and 1 on my shirt, and I'm sorted. 4 sprays sorted for the whole day, and you will be noticed. Yeah, those are the 5 upsides. Now the downsides. This one is how it smells. The beauty of this fragrance comes out in heat. So it has to be at least 20-22 degrees for you to enjoy the complexity of this fragrance, right? For a country that I live in, we are mostly mild climate, and I've tried it in every weather. It smells the best when it's a little bit warm. Yeah. So if you live in a hot country, you cannot be without this fragrance. And don't take marketing for women seriously. This is definitely unisex. This is not feminine. Not on me, at least. So that's number one downside, limited wearability. It has to be hot for this to smell nice. In cold weather, then the orange blossom comes up a bit more and it smells a bit like clean sheets. So that's what I did not like. Number two is this fragrance is linear, mostly linear. So that can upset a few people, especially because Serge Lutens is a niche house. So people, when they try niche, they expect a little bit of complexity. There is certainly a lot of complexity here. This fragrance is very complex, but it stays almost linear. So after about a few ml, you might get used to the fragrance. So those are the two downsides. So age groups. I think this is such a beautifully made fragrance that anybody, 20 plus to 60 plus, will really smell very elegant, very clean, very fresh, very modern. So there is no age group limit on this fragrance. The occasions, daytime, and this can be a stunning office fragrance, absolutely stunning. It's so elegant, it's so beautifully made. There is a little bit of indolic nature to this fragrance, but if you go heavy on your shirt, it'll come out. But if you go under your shirt and one spray here, the indolic nature will be under control, if you see what I mean. So you can wear this to office beautifully, interviews, easy. If you're a lady watching this, definitely for an interview. If you're a man watching this, I wouldn't prefer this on an interview because I do not know how it will come across in a closed room. But yeah, office wear, daytime wear, holiday, daytime warm weather, you can choose the occasion. It'll work beautifully. Marks out of 10. This is a very creative fragrance and it is praised by one and all. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The 2 marks I've removed is because it's of its linear nature and its limited wearability. And also, that cumin and that indolic floral nature may not be everybody's cup of tea. So 8 out of 10. Hope you like the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.